Hey y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, Sling. Hey y'all. What's poppin'? What's going on? I'm in the middle of a snowstorm. I have to get out with my nail back on. Cause as you can see, the nail shop is closed. Hey y'all, what's poppin'? What's poppin', precious? Hey y'all. Hold on, let me play that back. Cause y'all was a little late. Well, I was a little late. Hey y'all, what's going on? We up in here. How many people is in Houston? If you from Houston, can I get a little H if you in Houston doing this dang on snowstorm and panoramic. Can I get an H? Can I get an H if you're in the H? What's up, Kathy? What's poppin', y'all? Oh my God. Yes, as you can see, I am very winter warm. My lights have only been on for 2 hours. I've been without power since 2 a.m. on Sunday. I've been without power since Sunday. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Just tonight, I finally got some power. I pray that the power continues to stay on. It's been cold as hell, but me and my mama, we some thugs, and we've been thugging it out, okay? We've been thugging it out. Lights just came back on, so I'm trying to enjoy whatever warmth I can enjoy. Because you see that some people lights is coming on, and then they're literally getting shut off within 8 to 10 hours later. So let's pray ours at least stay on for the rest of the night. And if they do cut off, please don't cut off into the morning, okay? Because it's too cold. It's too cold, okay? Niggas been having about 3 pairs of sweatpants, 5 jackets, a hat, 2 pairs of socks, looking like ski mask happy. Bang, bang. So anyway, what's going on? Hey, Polly Rob. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I'm so glad that I was able to tap in because honestly, I had no power. I was actually about to go to my friend's house and then her power got shut off and I got a phone call that my power was back on. So I'm in this thing. We're going to get up into this thing. I'm not going to be too long. We're going to keep this story short, simple, and cute. I actually told this story a few weeks ago when I messed up on TapIn Tuesday. I accidentally woke up. Aaron, what's up, baby? I love you. I accidentally woke up like 2 hours early thinking that I was on LA time. Woke up at 8 o'clock Houston time and wasn't supposed to tap in until 10 p.m. Houston time. It was a mess. But I had told this story on the back end, but then the live got deleted. So we're going to retell the story. Half of you probably don't know it. But today's story is about the time my date introduced me to my previous date from the week before. Yeah, it was one of them type of things. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So, you know, when I used to live in Chicago, let me see, the year was 2011. 2011, I was freshly 21. I'm a late babe. My birthday's at the end of summer. I'm a July baby, so everybody be turning 21 before me, but I was still getting my ass in the club, and I had a boyfriend at the time. Well, when after I turned 21, I still had a boyfriend for a little bit, but me and the boyfriend broke up in January, and now I'm footloose and fancy free. So, I used to go to the clubs in Chicago that were like the big popping clubs because I worked at a very high-end boutique back then. It was considered a high-end boutique. Now it's probably considered like, regular schmegular. But back then, Akira was literally, okay, so if you're from Chicago, you know what Akira is then. I used to work at the one over there near Damon and Division off the Blue Line. So yeah, I worked at the all men's store. At that time, it was only one men's store. And in order to work at that one men's store, you had to be one of the girls. You had to be snap, you had to be cute. You used to have, you had to be swaggy. So back then, I used to rock a fade. Yes, I used to rock a fade, no braids. And you know, I had grew my hair out. So I knew a lot of people on the club scene. So people that used to work at Soundbar. I knew the manager of Soundbar. I knew the manager of Spy Bar. I knew the manager of Lumen. I just knew a lot of managers, and they were all older than me. So like me and my girls, we was getting the clubs for free and skipping the lines because I knew the managers, because a lot of them shopped at the store that I used to work at. You 20, 21, and you know all the big dogs on the club scene, girl. You living your best life. So, you know, we used to go to Lumen. Lumen was the spot. Lumen was where Jeremiah used to go. Ryan from Black Ink Crew used to be up in there. Who else used to be up in there? Van, a lot of people, okay? A lot of people from the Chicago area or whatever like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we used to all be up in there. And at this point, I used to talk to this dude named, we're going to call him MR. I used to talk to a dude named MR. And we really wasn't talking. It was more like friends. He was about 10 years older than me. But MR was cool as hell. MR was one of the promoters at Lumen. And he used to just always, like, just make sure me and the crew was good. Like me, Simone, Quinn, you know, the girls, you know, just making sure that we good at all times. Mel, when she used to come out with us and stuff like that. So MR had a little crush on me, and I really didn't like MR. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to keep MR as my club plug. You know, you never want to fuck up the plug. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to shit where you eat. That's what the people say. So, you know, I wanted to make sure that MR understood that this is a platonic friendship. I'll flirt with you, whatever like that, be your arm candy, but I ain't trying to do none of that extra stuff. What's up to host with the most? So, you know, at this point, me and MR, we probably been like kicking it and going places for about 3-4 months at this point. Hadn't gave him no cookie or whatever like that. And if you've been following me and you've been watching my TapIn Tuesdays and you know, my story, everybody knows that sex is not an emotional attachment for me, and I don't put a date on when I want to have sex with somebody. If I want to have sex with you, I want to have sex with you, and if I don't, I don't. There's been a lot more no's than there have been yeses, okay? So let's just be very clear. In this particular situation, there was no's, okay? No. So, you know, I wanted to keep it like it was. So, you know, I noticed that he was getting a little more, you know, into me, really starting to bring me around his friends. So now we're going to the club together. You feel me? What I'm saying? Like, it ain't no more meet me at the club, I'm gonna get you in at the door. Now he picking me and the crew up or getting us a taxi, because see, back then it wasn't no motherfucking Uber. You know what I'm saying? It was get your ass a taxi, get on the bus, get on the train, which is called the CTA in Chicago, get on that Chicago Transit, okay? Or get a motherfucking ride. And when you ain't got no car living in the city of Chicago, you want a motherfucking ride because it be too goddamn cold to be getting on any public transportation. Now, the cab is cool, but I'm just saying, I would rather a ride, okay? Because I don't even want to wait outside for the cabbie man. Hey! No. So, MR, he's starting to pick me and the crew up, and I lived in a nice-ass condo shamondo on motherfucking Michigan Ave in Roosevelt. If you're from the Chi, you already know Michigan Ave, Roosevelt. That's a very nice area to stay in, honey. The motherfucking lake is across the way, like all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm out here living my best life at 21. I got the high rise. I'm living on the 20th floor. So I'm thinking I'm that bitch. I walk around like that bitch. That's how I'm feeling. So, you know, MR pick us up, and now we going to the clubs together. So one particular night, we go to the club, and, you know, we having a good time, and he introduces me to, you know, his friends like he always do. So one particular guy came up, and, you know, he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and we were like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, nigga, don't act like you know me. Like, just act like you don't know me. And he looking at me like, bitch, you gonna act like you really don't know me? That's what we doing? You gonna act like you don't know yet? And I'm like, just act like you don't know me. Just act like you don't know me. And we'll talk later. So, here's the thing. MR introduces me to the friend, right? And I'm a play-ass bitch. So, I'm acting like I don't know the man. I shake his hand, he shakes my hand. Well, when he shakes my hand, he holds on to the motherfucker. He holds it. He holds on to the hand. Okay? He damn near snatched my goddamn arm out my arm socket. Okay? So my friend Simone had to literally like, yike! Like knock my hand out of his hand, Because the nigga held my hand so long and so strong, like, bitch, you gonna act like I just went with you last week? Like, really? Like, that's what we doing? You gonna act like you gonna act like we wasn't together last week? Okay, bitch, I got your number. And so I'm just thinking to myself, like, you know, don't do this because, like, just don't do this. Okay, this is my club plug. You were my customer. See, he was one of my customers. Now, he was one of my customers from Akira, and you know he had been flirting with me for a little bit, whatever like that. But I really wasn't giving in to him. One night we seen each other at the infamous Lumen, of course, and you know, we were trying to, you know, I guess see what was going on, and we went to go see what was going on, and then after that I just wasn't interested. I told you I'm not emotionally attached. Just because I'm having physical sex with someone doesn't make me attached. So anywho, I'm very sorry. My mother keeps calling me. She's probably gonna delay my doggone video. Like, she knows that I do TapIn Tuesday. Like, come on, girl. Like, it's 10. Like, stop calling me. So anywho, make a long story short, you know, as the night is going on, MR friend who he introduced me, who was just my date with my rendezvous the week before, was in the section with us. And, you know, I'm trying to play it cool, but MR friend is like, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you real quick. So, you know, MR ends up leaving the section, and so I talked to the friend, and he just like, so what's up? Like, you just gonna act like you act like you don't know me? Like, that's what we doing? Like, I just was with you last week. Like, what's popping? Like, what's good with you? Like, why you on it? I'm like, look, I'm not on that. So, like, you know, like, keep it cool. Like, keep it cordial. See, this is my thing. You know, niggas be wanting females to always keep it cool and keep it cute when you see them out with somebody else. Nigga, had that same motherfucking energy, okay? Had that same energy if you see me out with another nigga. If you may know him, if y'all may have crossed paths, act like you don't know me, okay? Because right now, I am not in your presence, I'm in his presence, okay? And here's the thing. Like, men, if you're dealing with a woman that, you know, is considered attractive, or she's cool, or maybe, you know, she knows a lot of people, or she's popular or whatever like that, like, please expect you may know somebody else that she talked to or dated, and understand it does not make her a hoe, okay? If she dates high caliber men, and you're one of the men that she dates, and you just happen to know another guy that she talked to, that just means that you're in good company, honey. That just means that you're in good company, and you should be flattered, okay? Because that means that she thinks highly of you and your comrade. And let's make another thing clear. Let's define what friendship is. If you, like I said the last time, if you don't know that man's birthday, if you don't know that man's mother's name, if that man has never picked you up in his car, that ain't your friend. Okay? That's an associate. That's somebody that you know of. Same thing with the females. Ladies, stop telling other women that, or stop telling men that, oh, that's my friend. You don't know that girl just because you putting some hard eyes on her Instagram. That ain't your friend. Okay? Like, have y'all met up to go eat lunch? Like, if she needed $10 for some gas, would you give it to her? Y'all really be having a warped idea of what friendship is. Me commenting on a post does not mean I'm your friend. That means we're Instagram associates, okay? Let's be very clear. Because y'all be really getting on my nerves with the, oh yeah, he trying to talk to my friend. Are we friends? Are we, like, do you know my mom's name? Do you know my middle name? Because if you don't know my middle name, then girl, we not friends. And I can talk to whoever I want to talk to, okay? Now, let me be very clear. Don't be one of them girls. Don't be one of them girls all under another girl picture talking about something. Oh, y'all so cute when you see her and her man and then they broke up and then you try to slide in. Now, that's fire. That's fire. Don't do that. Don't do that. But, you know, like, don't be telling people we friends. And don't be saying that that's your partner, nigga. That ain't your partner. You don't even know his grandma name. Like, you never even been to grandma's house. Have you been invited to Thanksgiving dinner? No. So, yeah, that on that. So, anyway, MR, you know, he come back to the section, and me and MR, we having a good time. We popping the bottles, and friend just standing there looking at me, like, burning a hole through my chest, like, girl, if we wasn't in this club, I would literally knock all your front row of teeth out. Like that's how the vibe was. But I kept vibing like I didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I kept just, I'm diddy bopping in this thing, you know what I'm saying? That's when Roscoe Dashlin was all the way turned up. Hey, all the way turned up. Okay, I was all the way turned up. And I was just ignoring him, acting like I didn't know him. And it was going to stay that way until I got back to my apartment. So, and if I recall, if my memory serves me correct, MR basically was just, I think MR caught it. But I'm such an honest person that I'm pretty sure I probably told MR, like, I'm kind of, familiar with your friend or whatever like that. And MR obviously didn't care because he continued to talk to me and he continued to get me into all the clubs and he continued to not get any cookie. But, anywho, yeah, so that's that. Yeah, it's a short story. It wasn't long, it's cold outside or whatever like that. So I didn't know if any of you would be tapping in or whatever. But while I got y'all attention, let's go ahead and talk about this snow. Okay, honey, man, I would have never thought in a million years that I would be telling somebody I'm snowed in Houston, child. I mean, it's really baffling. It makes me think that, what are they doing? Climate control. What are they doing? Are they manipulating the weather? I'm into conspiracy theories and things of that nature. They be making clouds and stuff. Have y'all heard about that? How they be making clouds and how they be, how if they put too much stuff in the cloud and they can make the cloud water a whole bunch and make it rain for however many days and flood the city out. Y'all better look into it. Look into it. Population control is real. What are the odds that everybody's power is going out and then it's going in and out? And they know it's a lot of older people. And if they ain't got no power, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But, yes, Miss, stay on, man. I'm over it too, sweetie. Period. I am over it. And I hope I gave y'all a little laughter. Because I've been over it. But I'm going ahead and tap out. I love y'all. I've been exhausted all day because I literally have been living in the ice age. I feel very connected with my ancestors. Now, I was literally asking my friends, like, could you imagine being a slave? Like, in real life, like, the appreciation that I have for my ancestors and what they had to go through in order for me to live the life that I live right now is on a whole nother level. Because literally living with no lights, barely any hot water, literally having to do everything before the sun sets. It's very humbling, okay? It's very humbling experience. But I want y'all to stay safe, stay warm, bundle up. Praying for you guys. What else? Let me know if you need anything. Have a few dollars to spare. Sliding DM. What else? Yeah, stay safe. Because it's cold. And stay off the road. It's not that serious to go and get that D tonight, sis. Brother, it ain't that serious to go and scratch the cat. Stay home. Get you some rest. All right? Use this. You'll be all right. Okay? Don't get on the road sliding on black ice because you're trying to slide into something, okay? Slide your ass in the bed. You will be okay. The ice will melt soon. You will live on, sister or brother. Now, if he less than 5 miles down the way, then go ahead and do your thing. But if he more than 5 miles, she more than 5 miles, stay home. Stay home. Okay? Don't be out here trying to kill yourself, trying to get to somebody. And if who you talking to or if who you into ain't checked on you and said, are you good? Is your power on? Is your lights on? Cut them off. Because they don't care about you. I just had to have I'm really telling y'all what I just told myself. Niggas ain't even, some of these niggas ain't even check on me. Some of these niggas ain't even check on me to see if I was okay. To see if I was trembling. Okay? They ain't checked on you. They don't care about you. Cut them off. Bye. Very, very un-American and very unconstitutional. But cut them on off. They don't care about you. And it's okay. You're going to give them what they give you. You know, last night I couldn't sleep. I know I'm going on a rant right now. Last night I couldn't sleep. And I was watching relationship videos. And I was watching videos and I was just trying to learn how to communicate with men. Or how do men communicate with women. Or, you know, just trying to see like, you know, what do I need to do? You know, because see, once I like somebody, I have an urgency to speak to you. Like, I want you to talk to me all day, every day. But I'm not going to expect you to talk to me all day, every day. But I'm going to expect you to at least talk to me at least twice out the day. And then, like, if we're texting and then you're not completing the thread out with me, I get very antsy. You know, I get the thinking in my head like, dang, did I do something? Am I doing something? So I was watching videos because, see, I'm such a, like, okay, I'm gonna give you whatever you give me. But then, like, once I start talking to you for a little bit, like, once, like, 2-3 months come out, I don't give a damn what you give me. I'm gonna give you whatever the fuck I want to give you. And if I want to go crazy on you and tell you what the hell is wrong with you and why you can't communicate with me correctly, I'm gonna do that. But see, them first little 30 days, I act sane. You know what I'm saying? So it's a guy that I like, and you know, I've had a crush on him forever, and like he's trying to pursue me or whatever like that. And I'm telling my business. Oh well. Anyway, you know, I'm just all in my head about it, and I'm just like, what's going on? So the proper thing is to let him chase me and not me chase him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once they pursue you and they give you that action, and now you done bit the bait. Now you're intrigued. You're like, okay, what are we doing? What is going on? But damn, I still gotta act cool, calm, and collected, because men are hunters, and they want to hunt, and you can't be pursued. You can't let the pursue word turn into the pursuee. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're pursuing me, it's gonna stay that way. I shouldn't have to go and start chasing and pursuing you. So I told myself, we gonna chill, shawty. We've exhausted our two ways of communication. So now we're gonna let him come to me. Because see, when the communication, I ended it. Now I'm waiting for a response. And it's gonna stay that way until a response is had. So men, like, what's up with that? Like, you know, because men, when they want somebody, they gonna talk. Now, I've dated men that, you know, are high caliber, you know, high level. And I don't expect to talk to them every day, but I do expect somebody to check in with a bitch. I do expect you to check in with a nigga, okay? Just once out the day. Hey, how you doing? Or if, don't let more than 24 hours pass. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be more than 24 hours passing and you not talking to me. Like, why is that? Or if I'm the last person that had, you know what I'm saying, text, why haven't you responded? Are you really that busy? Or maybe I'm just really not that much of a priority. So if I'm really not, so let's say this: if you're noticing that you're really not that much of a priority to somebody, then you gotta give them the same. You gotta give them the same energy. Now I can't make you a priority. So now when you text me, I'm gonna take 2 to 3, 4 days to text you back. And you know what? The thing is that I hate doing that. That is so whack. Why do I even have to play those type of games? Why can't I just be me, be free, and love you in an abundance? You know? It gets so draining. But unfortunately, these are the ways in the games that we gotta play sometimes. Because people are so used to instant gratification and instant satisfaction, and they're always looking for the next best thing. If you're always looking for the next best thing, how can you ever enjoy the best thing? How can you ever enjoy the best thing if you're always looking for the next best thing? Now, it's one thing if you're just genuinely not interested in somebody. But if you're genuinely interested in somebody, but you're still out there seeking and saying, well, he's still lacking this or he's still lacking that, sis, you ain't gonna never get nothing. You ain't gonna never get the best. Because you're always looking for what's better on the other side. And it shouldn't be like that. You know, but we live in this social media era where all it takes is a scroll or two, and you can find whatever your mate is lacking. Your man lacking a 6-pack, Scroll up 2 posts and you'll find a nigga with a 6-pack. Your woman lacking some booty, scroll up 3 posts, you're going to see a chick with a big old booty. So, what do you do? What do we do? What do we do in this dating age? I was talking to a guy that I'm friends with on Instagram, and he was saying in about 10 to 20 years, he believes that monogamy won't even be a thing anymore. Because people are just, their attention span is just so short. He's like, people won't even be monogamous anymore. It's going to be a thing of the past. Open marriages is going to be a thing. Because that's how people are literally living. It's sad. But you got to find somebody equally yoked with. You got to find somebody that like you. And that you like. All right? Make sure y'all liking each other. Not one-sided. You know? Because that's the stuff that's whack. When you like somebody more than they like you. And that's what and that's what causes the person that likes you less to go and seek for more. Because they want to like somebody equally or more than you like them. Like, you know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird. Dating out here is weird. And I'm over it. Like, honestly, y'all, I really be minding my business. I don't even be going after niggas. I really be minding my business. Men be coming after me, and then when they, you know what I'm saying, get a taste of the realness, I don't know, maybe it's too much, maybe it's just, you know, an infatuation, and then once they see what I'm about, they just be like, okay, never mind, I'm not really ready for what she ready for, or maybe I'm just too much, I don't know, but I really be minding my business, and I would really appreciate if somebody is minding their business and you know that you ain't trying to be all the way 100 with them and give them your time, please leave them alone. Leave them alone. And ladies, like, we got to start telling men what we want. You know what I'm saying? Like, be verbal, because men are clueless. They have no idea what you truly want. You know what I'm saying? If you know you want to be in a relationship and you meet a guy and you like him and y'all talking, you need to let that be known off the rip. Like, look, I don't know what your intention is, but my intention is to eventually build and be in a relationship. If that's not what you want, then I want to let you know right now. Let's go ahead and do this. And then the thing is that you would tell somebody that, and they'll still play the role as if, oh yeah. And then, you know, everything just goes null and void. It's like everything you said just went out the window. And let me be clear, people can change their mind. Y'all both could be on the same page in the beginning, but maybe later down the line, maybe that person's seen some things in you that they didn't like, or maybe you seen some things in them that you didn't like. You need to tag me. I need to speak for the fellas. Okay, well, come on. Let's see if I can add you in, because I'm just trying to figure it out. Somebody let me know. Because I just be feeling like, is it me? Like, I'm just minding my business. Why are you pursuing me? I'm waiting for a male to answer. I'm waiting for Will to get on. He ain't answering. Maybe he changed his mind. He said he's gonna tap in for the fellas, but he ain't tapped in. So I don't know. Maybe he ain't on here no more. Let me try it again. But yeah, I just be wondering. Oh, there we go.
Nah, I'm in here.
First of all, where are you?
I'm in my backyard. Do a little jacuzzi action.
Are you in California?
Yeah, I'm in Cali.
Yeah. That's why I'm looking like an Eskimo, because I'm in Houston, stuck, stranded, can't even get back to California.
I see some lights though, so you gotta be grateful.
They just came on 2 hours ago, so I'm very grateful.
The army fatigue's looking good. Yeah, but hey, check this out. You just said something.
What part did you tap in on though? What part did you tap in on?
I've been listening for a minute, and you've been spinning some fire. You spin some fire.
Okay, give me some feedback. What are the ladies doing wrong?
So you said ladies, we gotta tell fellas what they want because they're clueless. That's where you're wrong. Fellas ain't clueless. Because you want, because a lot of the times y'all will start fucking with a nigga who you know what he about, and you'll just let shit go on and
Mm-hmm.
on and on and start liking him when you know that that ain't what he about. You want to change somebody who's not
Right.
looking to be changed because of what you want. So that's why y'all need to speak up in the beginning and be like, hey, this is what I'm looking for. But you don't need to speak up because fellas clueless. They ain't clueless. It's just you need to make sure you saying, you know, what you want out of it. Because if not, then it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And if you never spoke up, then don't get mad when it end up being what it is.
Right. But what about this though? I've had friends in situations where they spoke up, let it be known. The male was act as if, okay, I'm on that too, and then totally literally leave exhibit A high and dry and do everything
Right.
that he said that he was not ready for with the next person.
Well, yeah, that definitely happens. Now, don't get it twisted. That works both ways. That
Mm-hmm.
works both ways because there's fellas like me who gonna be straight up in the beginning, and
Mm-hmm.
the girl will be like, "Okay, I feel you. I'm down with that." And as things goes on, and I'll speak from the complete op. I know what you talking about for fellas. Like it be on the opposite side. We'll be like, "Look, this really what I'm looking for. I ain't really looking for this, this, and that." And the girl will be like, "Okay, I'm with you." And
Mm-hmm.
then let a few months pass by, and they just throw that out the window, like, "Nah, nigga, I like you."
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, you just gotta bump your head. Sometimes you gotta take your L's and move on, but you don't let that carry on to the next person.
Right.
You gotta give people a fair shot because you don't want them to base their past off of or you don't want them to pursue you with their past in mind and not give you that fair shot. So when that does happen to a woman, it is what it is. We go through it too. You just got to keep moving. You learn from it. That's
Right.
the biggest thing. You start learning from it. Start learning, you know, to peep those type of men out, and and you know, you just got to evolve. So basically, too, you for what you talking about, you talking about like finding somebody who really just gonna keep it real with you. That is rare. So with that being said, people gotta understand that when you're looking for real, you're looking for something that's rare. Do you just find something that's rare in a day or a month or even a year?
Takes
No,
time.
it takes
It
time. So you
takes
gotta be
time.
patient out here, basically.
It takes time. But what I do tell people is that, when you're dating, even if you two are saying y'all on the same page, people have the right to change their mind, which is like, a little bit of
Yeah, for
a little
sure.
bit of what you spoke on. People have the right to change their mind. Maybe it's some things that they notice that they're really not into or they really don't like.
Uh-huh.
But I do feel like those things should be communicated. This whole ghosting culture that we have,
Oh
that
yeah.
that's childish to me. Like,
Nah, you're right.
I'm a type of
And we
person.
we got that bad. Men got that bad. You know, we gotta take the L for that one.
Like, we grown, we have, like, I just feel like you don't even got to give me a deep explanation, but if you see that I'm making the effort and you pulling back, be 100 and just be like, you know what, I like you, I rock with you, but I just think this a little bit more than what I expected. And cool, like, the ladies would be cool with that. But when niggas be spinning it on and spinning the wheel, like, you ain't talking for a week, then the next week you might be like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, nah, nigga, keep that same energy. I need that same energy. Because if
Yeah.
you, and another thing is, and men and women do this, they'll meet somebody else in the midst of
Yep.
talking to you, like that person a little more, pull back on you, and start trying to talk to the other person, and the other person pull back on them. Now they trying to pull back into you because they done got dissed. See,
No,
don't do
you're
that
right.
either, ladies and men. That ain't cute. That's fake.
Well, well, yeah. Now, if you're dealing with shit like that, I mean, it shouldn't even. I mean, look at the. I don't know. At the end
I'm
of
just saying those are things that happen in
yeah,
dating. But I
yeah,
would just prefer human beings, men and women, to be more upfront with the feelings of, like, just letting the person know, like, hey, you know what? I'm really not feeling it like that. Like, or you know what, I think, maybe we moving too fast and I'm not ready for that. Like, I just feel like just have that open line of communication so you won't have a person going out being all up in their head trying to figure out, well, damn, what did I do? Or did I say something wrong? Or did his grandma die or something? Or did he catch Renisha? Did he catch Renisha out here? Like, what's going on? That's the
I
part
agree
I
with
don't
that.
like.
I agree with that. I just heard that one thing and I said, I can't say my fellas don't know don't know how to think out here, don't know what's going on. We know what's up.
Right.
We know what's up. Everybody just gotta, everybody gotta come correct on their end. That's all.
So are you single?
I am very single.
Okay, why are you single, Will?
So it has a lot to do with what I was just saying. as far as, you know, being upfront with a woman. As you know, I'm pretty sure we're around the same age. I'm 30. I
Me
done played
too.
games, all that shit. We grown as fuck. But I'm getting to a point in my life where leveling up hard, doing my thing, all of that. And I simply don't want a relationship right now. I'm like laser focused
Mm-hmm.
on what I got going. But now, with that being said, that don't
Mm-hmm.
mean I don't need no female companionship. Now, so, and I'm just being, I mean, we're only human. Who the hell
Mm-hmm.
is going to be alone? No one wants to be lonely. So,
Is it,
so
not to cut you off, but is it
uh,
possible to be laser focused and still have somebody on your side that does not distract you but pushes you to still stay laser focused? Is that possible?
yeah, 100%. Now, that's the sticky part. You said someone on your side. That person on that side needs to understand their role if I break it down to them.
Okay.
And
But
that's
I'm
why I
talking about
told you,
by your side, like as in a relationship, like more than a companion. Because when you say companionship, that gives me your friend. We may have some benefits, but it ain't nothing exclusive.
right now, you asked me personally. That's me personally. But
Right.
yeah, yes, you can be in a relationship and be laser focused. It happens all the time. I mean, that's a
But
lot
I'm
of people.
saying for you personally, do you feel that like, because you're like, I'm laser focused, I don't want to be in a relationship, but do you feel like you can meet somebody and, they align with what you're trying to do and now, it's not a
Yeah.
distraction?
In my last relationship, I was laser focused, and my ex, she was like that strong person on my side for sure. Yeah, I definitely believe that.
And what
I
happened?
definitely.
Not to be in your business, but
I mean, somebody was foul.
you said what?
Somebody, somebody was playing foul ball. You know, had a little extracurricular act. No,
Oh,
no,
oh, it was
no.
okay.
Yeah, so that's what went down with that. But I mean, besides that, like I'll give her credit. She's a great woman, and she definitely held it down with knowing I was laser focused.
Mm-hmm.
But just to answer your question right now, nah, I'm just on some other stuff. I don't want to be attached to somebody right now. And that's just how I'm feeling right now. But like I said, I mean, who doesn't want companionship? Don't nobody want to be lonely. But I sacrifice, I sacrifice female companionship for what I want. I know that it's gonna be temporary, or it'll be every now and then or whatever. Because I ain't about to bullshit nobody. I'm letting the female know, look, this what I'm rocking with. This how it can be. You down or you not? If not, that's cool. We can rock as friends. If you down with it, let's see. Now I
Ladies,
bring
stop lying
problem.
and saying you down to rock when you know you don't want to rock. If the man tell you what it is, believe it, sis. Don't think you can go in and change his mind, baby, because only
Because
he gonna
that's when
want
they
to
get
change his
eggs.
mind.
That's when they get eggs.
Yeah.
Fella, if you like me, make sure you have reassurance calls twice a month. God damn it.
And what does a reassurance call consist of?
Dial them up. Dial them up. Don't text them. You need to dial them up. Or, you know, if y'all out of something, that's just a conversation. It ain't through text. Text get taken out of context. So
Yes.
you talking to them, and you just run it back. Hey, you know what it is with us. I'm just making sure we still on the same page. Just making sure.
So let me ask you
No,
this. Is it true that men can sense when a woman is trying to be more than what she's leading on to be? Like meaning
oh,
like
100%.
and does that really cause y'all to like
Well, yeah, hell yeah, cause yeah, guys going. I mean, you're pushing them away when you start doing what y'all said it wasn't gonna be.
mm-hmm.
Now, how a man handles that, now that's different. Like that's where a lot of guys fuck up because they
Yeah.
handle it how you were saying they handle it. But for sure, it be the little things. It be
I
the
feel
small.
like men are afraid of confrontation. Like y'all be just like, I don't want to deal, so I'd rather just not.
I mean that's a fair observation. Um, yeah, some guys feel like, look, you not my gal, so I don't have to have that conversation with you.
I don't owe
Which
you explanation. But you
right,
doing
which
gal
it,
and boyfriend things though.
why are they doing girl and boyfriend things though?
Because that's something that they agreed upon. So I mean, dang,
No,
can
no,
we
no, no,
have
no, no,
some
no, no,
sense
no.
of clarity?
Oh, did you? I said the girl boyfriend. If y'all got an understanding, and the girl starts showing she wants a little more, the girl and boyfriend things come in from her incorporating into it. So if you a female, you need to don't start that shit unless you know that a nigga rocking with that, or you gonna get ghosted. So always, it's all about self accountability. Yes, there's always, it takes two to tango, but it always starts with yourself. What could you have done different, and what are you doing to, make that situation go that way?
Right.
Look, and this how I can only speak for myself. When I got that understanding with a female, and it's all cool, and then let a month or something pass, and next thing you know, instead of it going from calling me my name or we just talking, now it's Bay. What Bay come from?
Now,
Huh?
nigga, I mean, dang, you don't think a person's supposed to gain feelings for you?
Well, that's fine if you gain feelings, but that's when you need to retreat. That's what I'm trying to tell you. As a female, if you gain feelings and you know you fucking with a nigga who ain't about that, then self-evaluation. Maybe I need to fall back as a
Just
female.
go ahead and cut it off, sis. Go ahead and cut it off.
Or have that reassurance talk to see if he got it. I mean, it's a lot of different directions you can go, but don't just assume. When you assume, you do what?
Right.
You make an ass out of yourself.
I
So
agree.
that's where females need to check themselves in those situations, because guys fuck up, but females, you can prevent that.
Okay.
I'm,
Okay.
look, I'm just trying to talk fly to you before I lie to you. You know what I'm talking about?
Sis, just cut the nigga off. He ain't worth the girl run.
Yeah, hey, I'm just saying.
Have those talks for sure though. I'm definitely a type of person like, baby, I'm gonna tell you exactly the 21 questions. I'm finna 50 cent you. What you looking for? What's your intention? What's your relationship with your mama like? Do you love the Lord? Do you love your granny? Do you got a job? You got a car?
Damn,
You got good credit?
you put the nigga through an interview, huh?
Yes, because you know what, we ain't even got to do the small talk. We can just go ahead and cut through the BS right now. And if what I'm asking you is too much, then that means I'm too much for you, and we don't need to do this. So any nigga that retreats and runs from the 21 questions, it's because you can't handle what I got over here. Cause see, this ain't for play. And if you want to play over here, and this is the thing, and I'm speaking for myself, ladies. Anytime a man tries to play that game, 9 times out of 10, he gonna always come back to me way before I go back to him. Way before I go back to him. Once I cut you off, I'm not coming back. You gonna be coming back before I come back to you. And I can count on my hands and toes how many times it didn't happen. And what else? And let me tell y'all something. If he ain't coming correct the second time, mm-mm.
Oh, so you give him second shots? You give
No,
second
because
chances?
no, I'm just saying because sometimes you do like a person and you like, okay, you know what? He's being persistent. See, you got to work the second time. That's why I said if you're not coming correct the second time, oh no, you got to be persistent. Because see, I'm not gonna be answering like that. You're not a priority no more. You lost your status. You know, see, when you first like somebody, you at the top. You at the top of my totem pole. Then when you trying to play them games and you think it's gonna be cute, and I already told you what I'm coming with, then I gotta drop you down to lower level. You coach. You ain't first class no more. You coach. So you going in at the end. And if I feel like talking to you, if I feel like hanging up, and if it ain't nobody else in my way that done took my attention all the way off of you, then you may possibly get a second chance. But usually, no, I don't do second chances.
I'm about to you play a dangerous game with that second chance shit.
Usually, I don't do second. Usually, I'm not gonna sit up here and say I've never have. But 9 times out of 10, I don't do second chance because there's a reason why I cut you off in the first place.
There you go.
There's a
And
reason.
when you let people back in, they like, okay, if I
And
fuck up, I know how to get back in.
right, and let's be clear. It's not just. Let's be clear. Like you should. I'm a like 3 strike you out type girl. Like everybody not perfect. Like people need to understand when they're dating, it's 2 different people that come from 2 different worlds, 2 different values, 2 different morals. Like
My
two different minds. Like, you're not gonna think like me, I'm not gonna think like you. So in dating, that's what we're doing. We're getting to know each other. We're trying to see what you like, what I don't like, what triggers you, what triggers me, what is compatible, what's not compatible. So if you mess up and I tell you, hey, I didn't like when you didn't respond to my text message and it took you 3 days. Is communication hard for you? Because communicating is a thing for me. And if you tell me, oh, you know what, my bad, I got a hard time with communicating, but I'm gonna do better. Okay, all right, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but you can't backdoor and do another 2 weeks without talking to me and then say my bad. I got bad communication. Like, I need to see some type of effort that's going into this. And if I don't see any effort, that's how you get cut off. But I give you a chance. I'm not just gonna like chop you off the block.
I agree. Now that's one thing I got bad. I'm bad with second chances, and people do deserve second chances. Now, let me throw.
It depends on what the second chance is.
Right. Well, it depends on what you did to lose that first chance.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, I got one I'm gonna throw at you.
Throw it. I'm catching.
So this is what fellas deal with a lot.
Okay.
A lot.
Schoolers.
Females they'll bring their past to you.
Okay.
They'll hold their wall up. They'll put you through the ringer, the whole trusting, all of that because another nigga scarred them.
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't got time for that. They lose out on their future because they can't let go of their past.
Mm-hmm. Baby, the ladies is on you, Will, baby. Somebody said they want to see the light on you. Somebody else said you got some nice teeth.
What, in these comments? I ain't even looking.
You just missing the comments. I'm just cracking up, honey. They like, man, put the light on you, Will. We need to see what you're looking like.
Man, this the most light on my side. I'm relaxing. I got the jacuzzi popping.
Right. Y'all make sure y'all follow him. That's A1 since day one. Okay, so we got somebody that put a comment in. I'm not with the playing games. When females do that stuff, I would rather have a female that's straightforward with it and have the same thing I like and speak from the heart and have strong communication. I have a girlfriend right now. We've been together for a while because we have that real connection and understanding to each other. And I like that soft life 365. Okay. A lot of people, they are not friends. Like, I feel like in relationships, you need to be friends. You need to be like the best of friends so you can be so transparent and open with each other. And you're not putting on a mask or trying to, disguise who you really are so that you can be more appealing to this person. What do you think What do you think, Will?
That's the hard part people deal with relationships too, what you just said. A lot of people, I won't say a lot, but you definitely have those people who be on that love at first sight bullshit. Like, they'll see somebody be like, damn, attraction's always first. They'll be like, damn, they're good, they're beautiful, they find whatever the case may be, he's handsome, whatever, and they hit it off, and it's just like, they just go from there, but they miss that friend part, and then them problems come in, like, because you ain't get to know them. You ain't get to know them. Yeah. That's, motherfucker, gotta slow down. You gotta slow down, man.
We live in a microwave world, though. Everyone wants instant everything, instant gratification, instant success, instant family, instant money, instant boobs, booty, teeth, titties, hair.
So this is another one.
Okay.
What about social media?
Let's talk about it, cause baby, I don't
play your
relationship
on social media.
What about
it? Are you with that shit?
What?
Putting your relationship on social media?
No, I am not. I'm very private.
I hear you.
No, I am not.
No, I'm with you. Fuck that.
And that's really because of the career path that I am in too. Like, by me being like, gaining my social media and doing what I do, like, I like to keep my personal life separate. Even though I get on here and tell my business, it's business that is like 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. You get what I'm saying? Like, I use old life stories from my early 20s, teenage years, and talk about it now in my 30s, like as a 30-year-old, like, reflecting on things that I did back in the past. But anything that is like fresh new right now, like, no. Yeah. No. And let me tell you something. People are sneaky and people are very malicious. You put your man on, your woman on your Instagram. They all in the DM. You know, they put a lot harder. Now you got to go and punch somebody in the throat because they trying to play.
Well, yeah, I hear that. I'm gonna just tell you the reason I don't fuck with the social media shit.
You got another comment, Will. Look.
Huh? Damn. Hey man.
Like, I'm over here shivering. This nigga ain't shirt off and stuff.
Don't worry. While I was in the jacuzzi, I sent prayers out to my people in Texas, man. That's home. That's home, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all stay strong. Y'all let us know anything we can do to help. But I'm sorry.
Send me a plane, my nigga. Come and save me, nigga, please.
Hey, I was supposed to be in Houston on Thursday, but shit.
Bruh, I'm supposed to leave Houston tomorrow.
Damn, yeah, I got an email from United. They was like,
yo, me
travel to the 21st.
United is not playing with us, bro. They just sent me another email today like, you're going to have to extend that little stay a little longer than Friday. You have to go ahead and stay to Monday.
Yeah, nah, it's tough out there. But
so,
yeah,
your social media thing, you not with the putting your girl on the social media?
Nah. I mean, it's just the stress. Like, it's gonna bring problems. Not problems, but situations that you can just avoid. And besides all that, when you have an argument and you break up with somebody, you got to deal with all of that, taking it down.
Everybody in your business.
People gonna go looking at your page. Damn, she ain't on his page no more. He ain't on her page.
Exactly. Just keep it to yourself. I got one for you. How do you feel about heart eyeing and giving flirtatious comments on people's pages and you in a relationship? Or you talking to somebody heading to that?
Oh, that's flirting. Like, yeah, that's fucked up.
Even if they famous?
Oh, that's different.
Okay, so you think famous is different?
Hell yeah.
But if they regular, then no.
Yeah, I mean.
So you wouldn't care if your girlfriend was on the baby picture talking about something, oh, you look so fine.
No, I don't give a fuck. No.
But she can't be on Tom Around the Corner page saying he looks so fine.
Hell no, because she got access to Tom.
How you know she ain't got access to the baby, though?
If she got access to the baby, that's a whole different conversation. What the fuck is she doing? Goddamn. That's just like you saying, I'm on goddamn Lauren London pictures putting hard eyes and I got access to it. What the fuck am I doing?
With you? Is that basically what you saying? What am I doing with you?
I mean, I don't know. It's just a lot of unanswered questions that go with that. But Tom Around the Corner, though. And y'all niggas that got girlfriends, stop being mad when guys comment on girls' pictures. I mean, if you got a beautiful girlfriend, I mean, shit, who cares? She's beautiful. Of course niggas gonna say something.
Right. I had a situation like that with my ex. He didn't care about people commenting on my stuff, but oh baby, I better not comment on nobody's fame. I better not comment on no other male's pictures. Famous, regular Tom, Dick, and Harry. He ain't going. He was like, nope, you can't comment on their pictures. I was like, but he famous. He never gonna see something. You don't know that. He can easily slide in your DM and boom, now you talking to him. And even though I thought it was silly at the time, I was like, I'm gonna respect your wishes and I'm gonna make sure that I don't comment on no male pictures that make you feel any type of way.
Yeah, see, I don't give a fuck about all of that. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if y'all in a relationship, well, like we said, I can only speak for myself.
From your perspective, it doesn't matter to you, but to a lot of people it does. Like, what I'm saying? And I think it also matters if you're on social media and your significant other never hypes you up, but they hyping everybody else up. That's another thing too.
Yeah, that ain't
now,
right.
Because now, nigga, you all on Lauren London pages putting hard eyes, but you ain't putting no hard eyes over here. Now, nigga, we got a problem.
Yeah, that definitely means they not happy. They not happy.
You know what I'm saying? I need to even this playing field out. I need more hearts than she got. Okay.
And see, See, social media. That's it right there. Right
But
there.
that's the life, that's the world that we live in, and people have to stop acting like it's not a part of it. It is a part of dating. Social media etiquette is a thing, and you have to know like what your partner is for and what your partner is not for. And if you want to be in a healthy relationship, you got to learn how to compromise. So even if you do think something is silly or childish, like if your partner don't like it, what's the big deal of respecting what your partner don't like? How else are you
I
gonna
mean,
be in a
yeah.
how else are you gonna have a healthy relationship if you can't even compromise and respect what your partner wishes? If it's not even that big of a deal, what is the big deal of not commenting on somebody's picture? That's not a big deal, my nigga. Comment in your head. If I tell you I don't want you commenting on nobody's picture, just don't comment on nobody's picture but your granny and your mama. Even
Oh
though
my.
I don't, even though that's not something that bothers me, but I'm just saying, like, just in general across the board, like, if your whatever your partner says, hey, I'm not comfortable with that. I would prefer if you not do that. I think if you're in a relationship or you're heading towards a relationship, you should practice that. I don't see what the problem is with that. But you looking like, nah, nigga, that's too much. You looking like that's control.
Well, no, you're not wrong on nothing you said. It is just too much though. Like, damn. Oh shit! It just when you're in a relationship,
Mama.
make you not want to have social media. You gotta watch yourself on that motherfucker. Now, of course, you gotta watch yourself, but damn, but you're not wrong at the same time.
But
So
that's why
I'm
I said you and
so
your partner have to talk about that. That's just a conversation that has to be had. Or if it comes up and somebody's like, "Hey, I'm not feeling that." Even if I don't care how, you know how I laughed when my ex told me that. I was like, "Nigga, that man don't know me. That nigga just won a doggone Oscar. He ain't gonna never see me." It's like, I don't care. I don't care. You trying to be an actress and stuff. You might meet him later on in life. Nope, nope, nope. And as silly as I thought it was, I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and respect my boy wishes.
so when you're in a relationship, do you and your significant other do y'all have like passwords and locks on your phone?
So when
Or
I was with my ex, no, we did not. We knew each other's passwords. He could unlock my phone, I could unlock his phone. We were very open with that. I never had nothing to hide, and vice versa. He could go through my stuff, and yeah, it wasn't a big deal.
hmm.
You know, I don't want to be a player, no, no. When I was back in my player made days, I'm I'm something else. And don't get it twisted. But when I'm in a relationship, I'm
Use that.
in a I'm really in a relationship. Now I ain't perfect, but I'm just saying. When I'm in a relationship, I do be trying to really be in the relationship.
Hmm.
I done messed up before. I done got busted texting somebody I wasn't supposed to be texting. But I was going through a rough patch. It was a rough patch in a relationship, okay? And I was deciding if I'm gonna stay or go. And I was in limbo. But that don't make it right though. That still don't make it
You
right.
gave the way out though.
You said what?
When you do that, you gave him the easy way out. Like you gave him
He didn't
a
want to go. He didn't want to be out though. He seen it and was like, you better come to my house and make it right. I was like, okay.
hmm. See, yeah, that was my problem. I ain't for it.
You ain't giving no second chance.
I mean, I might, but for the most part, I'm that person that's like, I'm gonna be that nigga that's gonna teach you a lesson, and hey, and for the next guy, hey, bro, you
Women
got
do
it.
not cheat more than men. Cut that narrative.
Well, black men don't cheat,
Black women don't cheat.
huh?
Black women don't cheat.
I don't know about all that.
We're
I just
very
know,
loyal.
huh?
We're very loyal. It's the others that you guys run after.
Black women don't call it cheating.
You
When
said
they
what?
when black women cheat, they don't even call it cheating.
Because it ain't cheating. Earl probably been cheating the whole relationship. So all we
See,
doing is
see,
doing
see,
just do.
go that fellas, peep the game, fellas. They always gonna have an excuse for the wrongdoing.
I'm not a cheater.
Y'all heard it. Look, take their words for their words.
But you know what? The difference between men and women is that when a woman is cheating, it's because the man ain't is obviously not pouring in or doing something. Men, y'all be cheating with the flesh. It don't be nothing about the chick. It don't be nothing stimulating. Y'all cheat a lot with the flesh. Very seldom do y'all cheat when it's emotional.
you see what you're saying? Let's step back out of this and just look at it from the outside looking in. You know, let's step from
You
inside
can go in
and
your room, watch TV. Okay, girl. I got to go home. I got to go home.
uh,
I got to
get on,
get to my apartment.
get on her ass, mama. So, like I was saying, let's let's step from inside and let's step outside and play a little game of what if.
Okay.
So you hear what you said right there. You know, when men cheat, is really no thought behind it. Basically, is what you're saying.
I
And when
said
women,
majority of the time it's flesh. It's very. I didn't say not at all. I just said it's seldom that it's emotional.
right, and when women cheat, it's emotional. You just tried to justify women cheating versus men cheating.
No. I'm not cheating. I'm giving a reason. I'm just giving a
Just
reason.
you justified
No,
cheating.
but I never said women cheat because or women cheat on y'all because of this. I never said that. I said women usually cheat because of emotional attachments and men usually cheat because of flesh. That's a blanket statement. That's not saying one is right and one is wrong or one is better or one is worse. That's just a
Okay,
blanket statement.
I'm
So
just
don't try to twist my words, Will.
I'm for the fellas. That's all. I'm just clarifying.
Ladies, you see how I have to set Mr. Ormandy straight, okay?
And look, she just said, nah, she said, men give us a reason. Men don't need a reason.
See, I didn't say that. But in so many words, that's a short version.
I don't agree.
You don't agree? So why do you think women cheat?
Well,
Or why do you think men cheat? Let's go there. Well, you a man. Why do men cheat?
so when a man cheats, usually it's
Have you ever
because
cheated before?
I've only had one girlfriend my whole life, and I didn't cheat on her. I messed around like before we got serious. Like once I knew it was serious. I mean, and I'm not trying to
You
sound like
only
I'm
had one girlfriend and you 30 years old.
only had one girl from
And
my
so
whole life.
what's up with everybody else? They were just one night stands. What?
No, I had some situations, but I'm a very to myself person. I do not need a relationship. If something go down and we get into it, that's cool. It go where it go. But even with that one person, we had 2 rounds. Like it was like 3 years the first time and 4 to 5 the second. So it ain't like that I ain't just
Oh
spinning
no,
up.
nigga, you was in a long term. That's why.
Yeah.
That's like that you said 3 and the next one was 5, like 8 years.
Yeah. Out of the last 30 years of my life. Yeah.
And
And
we
that was,
only been grown since 21. So yeah, do the math.
I mean, whatever. However you want to look, however you want to see it. But nah, like I'm one of them people that I don't really know how to cheat because I'm not about to put cheating take a lot of effort. It takes a lot of effort, the hiding shit, and especially if you're living with somebody,
Right?
like, oh man, I'd just rather not, if we but from what I was saying, the reason men cheat, y'all be thinking that they just cheat for no reason or they just go off of physical check. No, that woman ain't giving something. Now, where they mess up is they don't open their mouth and say what's on their mind.
Mm-hmm.
But that woman ain't giving something. And usually a lot of the times, if you have an attractive significant other, then it is emotional for the guy. Usually. Some niggas still might cheat because a girl or whatever, but usually if you have an attractive significant other, then you're cheating because of emotional reasons. Now, when a guy does cheat for physical reasons, it's because that significant other, something going on. Either they lost it somewhere and the guy don't know how to say something, or, they got too comfortable in their bedroom, or it's something. It's never really not for no reason.
Got you.
If a woman taking care of you, they taking care of you. And if you cheating, I can tell you right now, just from, situations I know about. I can't out none of my fellas, but
You ain't gotta say no names. This is a no name game.
I'm with. I'm even trying to figure out how to tiptoe around the wording. But let's just say, you in a long-term relationship Year one, bow, bow, bow. That body stacked like some Legos. She got it. And year 2, 3, 4 roll around. Next thing you know, the V cut and left. The neck getting a little, I don't know, all of that. All of that.
And
how
I
do you
do
say
agree.
that?
However you start the relationship, you should keep it and finish it and end it that way. If you came in a relationship looking good, brother, sister, you need to still be looking good. You know, you need to still keep that attraction going. You want to still be able to date each other. You know what I'm saying? Dating doesn't stop just because we in a committed relationship. Being sexy, being spontaneous, being being like just doing some crazy stuff like that don't end. So I can see that point of view for sure.
Where fellas mess up is they don't know how to voice that. They don't know how to approach that situation. So they just start messing up.
And they also probably be feeling like that the woman wouldn't know how to receive it. But that's why communication has to be key.
Because they think that that's gonna turn into an argument or it's
That's what I'm
not
saying.
gonna.
They don't know how the woman is gonna receive it. So they just but at the end of the day, that's why you got to be friends. You gotta be friends. Cause see, if I'm your friend, friends tell each other, oh, girl, your track, who did that? See, friends have a undying transparency with each other. The type of loyalty that we give to our friends need to be the same type of loyalty that you give to somebody that you want to try to spend the rest of your life with, or that you want to try to, build a family with. Because when the love is gone, because see, love is not a feeling, it's a choice. It's a choice.
Yeah.
Love is a choice because see, I have to choose to love you even when you getting on my nerves, even when you done got out of shape, and now I gotta motivate you to get back into shape. I got to love you if you get broke and ain't got no more money and I got all the burden on me. I got to choose to still want to be in love with you, because what you going to do when the thrill is gone? Because the thrill don't last forever. Sometimes it goes up and down. And people that have successful marriages, they have to go in, from my understanding, like you're going into it like, no, this person's not going to be perfect. I'm not going to be perfect, but we're going to love each other flaws and all. And what people keep forgetting is the and all. They want to love somebody's flaws, but they want to hope and pray that they going to change them flaws eventually. No, you got to love them even if they don't change them flaws. Can you still deal with them even if they don't change the flaws that you don't like? And a lot of people don't be going into stuff like that. They be going into stuff thinking, I can make this better or I can fix this. Whatever the person is, and this is because I've been reading the book Superior Man, and because I got a little masculine energy up in me, so I need to learn how to contain it. And Superior Man said, however your woman is, nigga, don't try to change her. That's how she gonna be. And if you don't like it, you might want to step to somebody else. But
Yeah.
if she has, if what you don't like about her is not to the point where it's a deal breaker, instead of trying to scold her and mold her, maybe you should talk to her in loving wording, and that can kind of like persuade the change instead of you trying to like,
Yeah.
gut punch the change.
It's all an approach. It's all an approach. Now, you said something when you were saying that, and me and my boys had this conversation all the time.
And what's that?
So we be like, damn, we be so glad. I'm so glad that the way female rap is nowadays, that wasn't popping when I was a youngster.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know what it is out there. I really don't. I don't know. I don't be out and none of that shit. So I'm not sure how it goes nowadays. But listening to female rappers, I'd be like, fellas, we wouldn't have made it 1 second with females back when we was youngsters, because all they preach, which I ain't mad at them, is if the nigga broke, he gotta move around. I mean, what's up with that? Like, do guys nowadays, with the way the culture is, do they have a chance if they not financially stable?
Oh,
That's a bad start, fellas. Tune in. That's a bad start. She took a deep ass breath.
Okay. This is what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
From my perspective, I've never been a woman that has been big on a man having money or being able to buy me designer or whatever. But at a certain age, there should be some type of financial stability where you can just take care of yourself on your own. You can stand on your own 10 toes. It ain't about you. It ain't about me standing on your 10 toes. I need to stand on my own 10 toes as well. But you need to be able to stand on your 10 toes. I can stand on my 10 toes. And if we decide to bring them 10 toes and make 20, if one of us have to take 5 out, the other one can put 5 in. So that's how I look at it. That's my perspective. I'm not asking you to be a millionaire or whatever like that, but I am asking you to have some ambition and some motivation and some drive. That's what I am asking you to have.
So and
have a plan. And if I'm stable, then you should be stable too, because we need to be equally yoked. If I'm living at home with my mama, I can't be demanding, somebody to be in a mansion and da-da-da-da-da. All I can do is, take what's on my level, date what's on my level. But if I'm staying home with my mom, but I'm paying bills and I got a good job and I'm doing this and I'm saving for a house, that's a whole different story. So you have to have those equally yoked conversations, because no man wants a woman that ain't got nothing, and no woman wants a man that ain't got nothing, or don't even have the motivation to go and get it. Now these younger girls and these younger men, that's what they thrive off of. These young boys, they getting the Gucci and Dior for these little girls. And these little girls is Gucci and Dior and 24-inch and down at 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. Hell, when I was that age, I wasn't doing that. I was still rocking Rainbow. You feel me? and I'm still going to DD's, okay?
But that's what I'm saying. When we say age, that type of influence wasn't around.
No, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. And I think that type of influence, what it does is it put a lot of pressure on these young people to feel like they have to go and get the bag. I got to be making this much money.
Put a lot of pressure on the young men.
You said what?
You say young people. It puts a lot of pressure on the young men. Cause these songs nowadays are saying
definitely the young men, but think about the women. But think about the young women and what they saying, how they gotta look, how they gotta be perfect. Their bodies gotta be snatched. My weave gotta be long. My booty gotta be fat. You know what I'm saying? It's pressure on both ends. You know how many, and this is no knocking to anybody that have gotten their body done, but you know how many young girls are getting their bodies done? They never even had no kid before. They getting their body done at 20, 21. Ain't even never popped out a baby. Like, you ain't even got nothing to tuck. You just want to get a big old butt so you can, be the next hot thing on the gram. Like, and I'm not knocking it. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm all about body positivity. I'm all about being liberated. I'm not a feminist because the feminist movement is not for the black woman. We were never a part of their plan. All we were used was as a weapon to go against the black man. So I'm not a feminist. I do not claim that at all. But I am all about being a woman unapologetically, not letting anybody police your body, excuse my French mama, or your pussy. You do with what you want to do, and you do it because you want to do it, not because you're trying to please no man, not because you're trying to get no man. And men, you got to do the same. Like, men, focus on you. Women gonna be here. You do you. If you a young man and you're trying to get yourself together, don't worry about trying to get her the Dior and the Louis Vuitton with your income tax or your school refund check, baby boy. Focus on you. The women will be there. When you get the money, they gonna come flocking regardless. So
that's it. She said, "Well, I could do not be spending your money that you don't have.
Don't spend it what you don't have, because she's not gonna spend it if she ain't got it on you." And another reason why I've never been very fixated on men with money is because you attract what you are. I'm an ambitious woman. Have I attracted some men that are not on my caliber? Yes, but for the majority of the part, I meet men that are on my level because this is what I exude. So a man that may not be on my level, he not even gonna try to approach me because he not even gonna feel comfortable enough. And I got, and no shade or no tea, but I got a daddy that instilled in me, you get it on your own. Don't depend on no man, because if you depend on a man, he gonna strong arm you. So you get it on your own. You got one daddy, and that's me. So I have to thank God all the time, because a lot of girls I can't relate to, because I tell men all the time, I don't need your money. I got a daddy and a mama that take care of me, and a stepmama too. Like, I got 3 parents that will take care of me if need be. So it's not, I feel like sometimes when women are fixated on men with money, it's because it's survival mode. They trying to survive. They trying
Yep.
to get out of the pit that they in. They ain't had nobody to motivate them, or they may not have the encouragement to go the way that they need to go. So I'm in survival mode. I'm not
Man,
going back to that lifestyle that I had. I don't want to be with somebody that can't do this, that, and the third. Survival mode. I don't live in survival mode. I've never
see
had to do that.
what you saying, what you just said. Gosh, that's rare. That when you asked me earlier why I'm single, that played a big part into it too. I cannot stand it's. I know it's not all women, but it's way too often that I run across a woman and we'll be talking and she'll ask me about my life, what I do, everything. She'll see my Instagram, all that crap, and then
Mm-hmm.
just all the questions start coming out as far as you can. What's up? Let's take a flight. I'll be like, what? All of that shit.
And I
You know?
tell ladies all the time, don't ask a man to do nothing for you that you can't do for yourself. If you can't buy, if you can't fly yourself out, sis, don't ask him to fly you
Hey,
out.
what's the problem with that? Niggas don't have a problem doing shit like that, especially if you got it. I ain't got a problem flying no girl nowhere if we there on that level.
Yes,
Damn, get there. Like, let us establish
exactly.
a friendship, a relationship. Let us get
Let's
to a point where I don't
mm-hmm.
get off my money and
Right. Let's build a rapport.
for you. Like,
Right.
hey, let me ask you, hey, you want to go to this trip or would you like to come out? Whatever the case may be.
Exactly.
They don't care. They're gonna try it. And if you ain't about it, they're gonna keep it moving on to the until they
And they
find
own, right. And that's how people miss out on real genuine relationships and something that could be amazing because you want instant results. Like
mm-hmm.
nobody is obligated to spend their money on you the first week, the first day, the first month.
Yeah.
Nobody's obligated, but if that's something that you know you want, then yeah, you do need to bow gracefully, sis, because that ain't me. And vice versa. I mean, same thing with men. What they be wanting from women, you would be surprised the men in California and how bummy they can be. Okay, you know, you
Hey,
be talking to a man for about a week and he
I'm sorry,
already asking, well, how much
mama.
you pay for your rent? You know, I was thinking maybe I could. No, nigga, you can't.
Hey, not too much on my man. I'm out here trying to find me a sugar mama too.
Child, child, ain't no sugar over here, baby. A number salt, nothing but salt. Ain't no sugar. Nothing but salt. I'm a shrivel you up like a doggone snail.
Look, fellas, this is why I just tapped in for this little bit of time to help expose to y'all what she about.
You don't want to be my sugar daddy. Don't expect me to be your sugar mama.
Watch out
Period.
for the salt, fellas. She got a full can.
No, I'm really a sweet, good person. I just do not play games, and I'm a straight shooter. And if you acting funny, then boo, I can act funnier because I am a comedian. Ha 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 ha. So you want to
She
act
damn.
funny? I don't act out of character. I really be trying to stay in my feminine energy, even though I got a lot of masculine energy on me. But I try to stay in my feminine energy and not get out of character and not
What's
be blown.
that masculine energy? Where does that come from?
I've been told I have masculine energy.
You sound like an alpha female, which ain't that ain't. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
wrong.
that's basically what it is. I'm an alpha female.
How do you develop those characteristics?
You said what?
How do you develop those alpha female characteristics?
Oh, your parents and what they instill in you. And my mom and my dad have always instilled just independence and never letting anybody tell me no. Whatever I wanted to go and do, they supported me, they pushed me, and I just have, and I'm not an alpha female to the point where I can't be submissive to a man or where I'm not gonna listen to a man. But you gotta give me a reason to listen.
Yeah,
You
for
got
sure.
to show me why I should be listening and letting you lead because I lead my life very well. And I've been doing it for quite some time now. Every decision that I've made, I've wrote it down, I've manifested it, and it has came to pass. Now, if you are a man that is straddling the fence, if you're insecure, if you're not sure of who you are, I'm not the woman for you. Because I'm not here to build a man. You need to already have your qualities and be working towards it because I've already built my qualities. I didn't need nobody to build me. And I'm still building myself. But if you're building you and I'm building me, then we can come together and build each other. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why that equally your thing, that's a real thing. And it ain't always about financial stability. It's about your mental. Is your mind frame the same as mine? Do we have the same drive and direction? Like, You know, what are we doing? Because if we on two different, if you in the continents and I'm on chapter 8, we can't relate.
Nah, for sure. 100.
We can't relate. So yeah, alpha female, but I know how to be, you know. Yes, boo. You can
Nah.
do. But
Well,
you gotta
nah.
come with the come on. But anyway, we gotta do
That's
this again where you gotta tap in.
man, that's what's up, fellas. Y'all stay strong, females. Remember, black men don't cheat.
Black women don't cheat, y'all.
I'll holler at you later. Good talk.
Peace out, Will. Love you, bro. When I get to Cali, let's link up. I drive out there. I got a car.
For sure. Same.
We on the same page. Bet. Be easy. Bye. All right, y'all. That's TapIn Tuesday. I'm gonna get up out of here. I love y'all for real. I hope y'all enjoy. Y'all already know what it's gonna do. It's gonna be on my YouTube. I'm still selling Evolve shirts if you want for $20. What else? Today was a long TapIn Tuesday. We talked about a lot, but you know how we do on TapIn Tuesday. We talk about everything. Link gonna be in the bio. Make sure you go and subscribe to my C4L production page. I'm sorry, I see the white stuff on my lip and I don't like it. That's the production page of me and my cousins. All new content will be on there, like all my new sketches and stuff. I should have a new sketch dropping this week if the lights stay on, because I wasn't able to edit this week. But keep in touch. I love y'all. Stay safe, stay warm. Peace out. You welcome. Love y'all.